Hey everyone, this is WobblyWallaby. Today I'll be analyzing the June 2024 1% Gacha Bunny Creamy Candy. I'll let you know whether it's worth buying and also compare it with past meta headwear. It has a 5% pull rate and it provides skill damage plus 15%, but has a minus 10% ignore physical defense and minus 10% ignore magic defense. Holy Knight Blessing is an immediate comparison because it's pretty close. It has 12% skill damage, and the downside of this one is the skills SP consumption and the variable cast time, which was never much of a problem in PvE, but in PvP this could be a problem, but I don't use this anyways for PvP. I use Eggshell View to avoid having my equipment broken. For legend instances, you need 200% ignore defense or 200% ignore magic defense, and unless you're lucky with your enchants, or sacrificing DPS gear for ignore magic defense or ignore defense gear, you're giving up a lot. Ideally, you need around 210% ignore defense, but does this actually beat other meta headwear even if you had that? I'll be doing some damage tests with Homestead of Snowy Owl, Refined 6 Bashful Moment, and Telebaby, all three which are extremely popular in the meta. I personally use Homestead of Snowy Owl the most since I love converting to elements. I do testing on my beta server account with Thanatos since his damage is consistent. Here's my gear overview with no headwear. Next for stats, I have 36,000 attack and 34,000 magic attack. I have 86% penetration, 59.5% skill damage, 197.9% damage, 79% physical damage increase, 210.5% ignore defense, and 70% water damage. I will be converting for all these attacks. This account does have 139% depot, but for this account it has a good balance of the ideal stats when compared to my 70% account. These results are comparable with past tests I've done on lower deposit accounts. First, I equip Homestead of Snowy Owl with no enchants. I am using water converters. I hit for 9.056 million damage. Next is a plus 6 Bashful Moment with no enchants. I hit for 8.431 million damage. Next is Telebaby with no enchants. I hit for 8.84 million damage. Next I wear Bunny Creamy Candy with no enchants. I show my ignore defense has gone down 10% to 200.5%. I hit for 8.733 million damage. Next, here's my summary. Homestead of Snowy Owl is the best. Whenever you have elemental advantage, Homestead of Snowy Owl or Duchess of Bat is the best. Next, Special Moment did perform the worst, but this does have use for auto attack classes that don't use skill damage, and there's also the flexibility to hit hard against any size monsters, including mobs, which is great. So it's not as if this is a useless headwear. Next is Telebaby, which hits hard, but only against large targets. Against bosses and instances, they are usually large, so it's great for taking them down, but if you have to deal with these summons or mobs, then this doesn't work. Next for Bunny Creamy Candy, it is the third best. If I had more morale enchants, I would use it over Holy Knight Blessing because it is flexible. You can deal great damage without worrying about elemental advantage, it can be used against bosses or players, and the size of the target doesn't matter. It also does more damage than Bashful Moment, which is also flexible. Also, getting the ideal 50% skill damage in instances is hard for many classes, so getting 15% is a big boost. So if you lack skill damage, it is a nice one to have. So whether or not you should get it highly depends on whether you do skill damage, what you plan to target, and what your skill damage is currently at. What do you think about Bunny Creamy Candy? Are you gonna buy it? Let me know in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Here's a video that I would recommend, and if you want more gacha comparisons, check out this playlist over here.